Hi friends. Hey, I just was whipping together this really quick little chicken stew, and I thought it would be fun to do a quick recording for you guys, just because it's not like it's anything all that special, but it was made on the fly here. I've got my oldest son, my 18-year-old, was home not feeling well today. Actually, he went to bed yesterday not feeling well, and then this morning I was asking him if I could get him anything. I knew he hadn't eaten all day yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not really hungry." And any of you moms out there probably understand me when I tell you it is really hard to get your kids, especially the older ones, to eat or do anything that you want them to do. It always has to be a suggestion, and I have to tread very lightly, and I love it when they'll actually take me up on it. But I was telling him, if I could get you to drink some bone broth, that would be like the most amazing thing you could do. Really help boost your immunity, help you feel better, get you some, amino acids that you need. Like he doesn't understand any of that, and that's fine. So I enticed him by saying, what if I made you, now see, he's also gluten-free. So I said, well, what if I made you like a gluten-free, like chicken stew? Like I could throw some veggies I have on hand in there, and I'll make you some good chicken in there, and I'll put lots of meat in it and a really good broth. And he thought about it, and he's like, all right, fine, I'll try it. So great. So anyway, so I just wanted to show you what I did because I didn't have much on hand. But it ended up being really good. So this is what happens a lot. And I know people tend to get very intimidated by, well, how do I do this? And well, I don't buy that expensive bone broth. I don't even know where to find it and all this kind of stuff. So I've got a suggestion for you in what I did today. So what I did is I started out, the only veggies that I had that I thought he would eat in the stew was onions and carrots. So I literally diced up some onions and carrots. I put some of my ghee butter here. I love this, the Vital Farms pasture-raised ghee butter. I took some of that, squirted it in my saucepan here, and I use, just a saucepan like this. So I put that in there, and I threw my diced onions and carrots into the saucepan, and then I took some salt and salted that, let those sweat a little bit. So I had it on like medium high, let those veggies sweat a little, get soft. And then I added some, then I added to that this. So I almost always keep this on hand just in case I don't have the good quality bone broth that I want. And this is more that I can use for a base, but I never drink this when I tell you guys to drink bone broth, I'm not talking about this. But I had this on hand. So like I said, I always keep this on hand for cooking, like if I need it and I don't have the good stuff, okay? So this is just the Simple Truth Organic at Kroger's chicken broth. Okay. So I had this on hand. Well, my son's sick and I want to give him some broth. I didn't have any chicken broth on hand. All I have is the turkey broth. And I was afraid to heat that for him because I thought, I don't know if he'll even, he may notice that it's turkey broth and freak out. And I really wanted him to be able to eat this. So I do keep on hand, however, this Vital Proteins bone broth collagen, and I had it in the chicken flavor. So this will keep in your pantry. This is just, let's see, this one doesn't expire till July of this year. So you got quite a while, but you can see this is just like crystals of bone broth crystals. Okay. So this has all of the collagen and gelatin and amino acids and everything that you want is in this. So this is awesome, but I'll be totally honest with you. I do not love the flavor of this, like just added to water. I don't drink this either. When I drink bone broth, that is either what I make at home or I've given the brands Bonafide Provisions I love Oh So Good. So I will drink those, but this I added to put all the goodness into this because this does not have any of this goodness in it. This is pretty much nutrient void, honestly. But so I added that in. I did a scoop of this into that. Then I had some of this chicken on hand. This is just a Pine Mountain, just organic chicken. I always have the boneless thighs because the thighs to me, they're so much better, more fat, more nutrition than the breast meat. So anyway, I took a package of those and I just boiled those on the stove in hot water for like 15 minutes. And then I pulled them apart and made this really nice shredded chicken. Then I took the Trader Joe's. I have this, I almost always have this on hand, the 21 season salute. I realize that's backwards. And I know there's a trick to doing this. when you're video recording, and I'm not that technical, so I don't know. But the 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's. So then I just sprinkled a bunch of this in there. I don't know how much, but a little bit. And so here's what we've got, is this amazing looking stew, okay? Just a chicken stew, and it's full of meat. You can see all that good meat and all of the seasoning in there. Oh my gosh, it smells heavenly. So that's what I did for my son, and he is gobbling it up, right? This whole thing, getting all the ingredients out, cooking them, putting everything together, took me less than 20 minutes. From chopping the veggies to sauteing everything, to heating it up, to getting it down to his room for him, about 20 minutes. So just wanted to give you guys that, whether you have a kiddo at home that's not feeling well and needs some good nutrition or not, this is just a really nutritious meal. It's a great winter time chicken stew just to have. If I had had other veggies like celery, I would have added celery for sure. Didn't have any celery, didn't have any. I love doing like parsnips, which are higher in carbs. If you're trying to watch the carb count, you probably wouldn't want to do parsnips, but you could do turnips, or radishes are awesome. Those are very low in carbs, but it's awesome to add into a stew. You can just slice those up. They don't taste like radishes when they cook. So those are really awesome. So I like to put those kind of things in, but definitely celery. I love that in a stew. But just wanted to show you that even if you don't have that much on hand and you don't have that much time, you can pull something like this quickly together. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to take off and finish dinner for the rest of the family. Bye.